guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. Today's video is all about BK Beauty brushes. This is like first impression review demo of this makeup look using these brushes. I've been getting lots of compliments on this makeup lately. People have been saying my skin is glowing. So this is a tutorial of that makeup plus these brushes. We're gonna jump right into each individual brush. A first impression of the BK Beauty makeup brushes. Never been touched before, so this is a first impression, and I'm just gonna do my normal makeup and we'll see how the brushes perform. So I have a lot of imperfections. I'm gonna conceal that with my NARS Pot Concealer. So I'm just gonna use my finger, tap this on my problem areas. So I already have on my sunscreen. This is my SPF 30 Primer Moisturizer. This is by St. Jane, so I already have this on. I'm now going to conceal some dark circles with the Maybelline 160 Pink Concealer. I'm just going to tap some underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use the concealer brush to blend it out. So this is the Super Viral A506. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. I've heard some people talk about this on TikTok and everything. So we'll see how this brush performs. It's really, really soft. Like I already could feel the softness before I started. And it's doing its job. It's blending everything really nice. So that eye is blended. And this eye is blended as well. It is so easy because it has that flat area, so you can just pat, and the brush hairs are very diffused, so it evenly distributes the concealer pretty fast. So that worked really nice. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Stay. This is the 24-hour skin tint, Super Viral shade 120. Everybody loves this. So the skin routine I'm actually using right now, not skin routine, makeup routine, is one that when I go to work, my coworkers are like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so good. And I'm like, oh, it's these products I've been using. So this is really good. It's called a skin tint, but I find that it gives me a lot of coverage, especially if I already conceal with my NARS concealer and my dark circles with the Maybelline 160 concealer. So I find it to be a lot of coverage. So let's go in with the 101 BK Beauty brush. So these brushes are synthetic. This actually has the same shape as the concealer brush. Okay, so we'll go right in. I'm just gonna dip in. I'm gonna try a few different ways. So it's on my brush, and then I'm just gonna tap it on. It's distributing very nice. And it's actually blending out pretty nice. And that was easy. The brushes are super soft. And I have not noticed any shedding. I know they say shedding is actually normal for your brushes in the very beginning. I don't find any shedding with these. But the shedding doesn't bother me until it's like a ridiculous amount. I feel like brush companies have become a lot better at creating brushes, and the shedding isn't like it used to be back in the day. So it does blend out everything really fast because it is a larger foundation brush. It's really, really soft. Give me a nice even distribute. And yeah, very nice. I also apply this over my eyelids. I mean, so far these brushes are really, really good and performing amazing. I don't really have anything bad to say. So that was fast. Now we're gonna do my forehead. I do like that these are cruelty-free and synthetic. Synthetic is, I've heard and I've read, better to apply liquid products. I use natural and synthetic to apply liquid products, but I feel like now the trend is all kinds of liquid makeup. So if you get a really good set of synthetic brushes like BK Beauty, then you can use them to apply all your liquid products. I also love the L'Oreal makeup brushes by Morphe, and those are a mixture of synthetic and natural. And I apply powder and cream products with them, and they work great too. And they're also like a mixture of synthetic and natural. But these are synthetic and really, really soft and really nice. So that was really easy. My skin looks great. The brush, even after having foundation on the brush, still feels soft, which is really nice because sometimes I feel like when these brushes, sometimes I feel like brushes can be soft and then you apply liquids and they like harden and stiffen up. Clearly I keep putting this on my face because it just does feel so good. So there is that. It looks really nice. I'll clean up my lips a little bit. All right. So next I'm gonna go with some concealer. This is the Milk Cosmetics concealer, and this is in the shade 4N. Looks like this. I love this packaging. I just love the mirror. It just looks so sleek, and you can see the color concealer. And the only thing is the applicator kind of sucks, and a lot of the product gets caught in there. But I do really like this concealer. It's pretty light. It has like a serum type feel. It's very hydrating. And I really just been putting this here and then just blending it out. You don't have to go in with as much concealer because this pink concealer really helps conceal those dark circles before you apply your foundation. So I'm gonna go back in with the concealer brush and I'm gonna just kind of tap this in and drag it around my under eye area. Feels very nice. There is a little bit of like prickle, but that's just like kind of normal with any brush, especially in this really sensitive area. But I mean, look at that. Like I literally blended it out so quick. So a lot of those TikTok reels aren't really, they're not lying. You do blend out your concealer super nice and super even. I just feel like every time I log onto TikTok, it's like all about this concealer brush. And so I'm like, I gotta give it a try. And BK Beauty did send me these brushes, which I'm very, very grateful for. And even though products are sent to me, I always give my honest review. So there's that. And see how nice the concealer looks? Like it was really light, but it just blends out into your foundation. So now I'm gonna set my under eye. Well, now I'm gonna set my under eye with this Huda Beauty. This is the Cherry Cake. What is this? Cherry Blossom Cake. I'm gonna use this brush. So this is the BK Beauty 113 brush. And I'm just gonna tap here underneath my eyes. Just gonna set that with some of that pink powder. And then I always set my eyelids as well. And using a concealer on top of your eyelid and setting with powder gives you the perfect base for eyeshadow. All right, and that worked really, really nice. The brush felt really great. I think it did a really good job of putting on powder underneath my eyes. It has that great shape where I can tap it into this area. It's soft because that is a sensitive area. And it looks really great. So now I'm going to apply powder all over my face. This is the Honest Beauty Translucent. It's called the Invisible Blurring Loose Powder. So this stuff, this is my secret sauce. It's talc free, which is huge. It's $20. It comes with this gorgeous netting, and it is the finest, perfect setting powder. It just like blends into your skin like that. So I'm going with the brush 111. Whoa, 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 whoa. I usually don't put on that much, but see how it just blurs everything? And then like your face feels soft. Like it's so like unique. It's so soft and finely milled. It almost feels like one of those HD powders, but it's not. Doesn't do the flashback or anything, but like you can see here with the netting, the powder just comes out so fine. Highly, highly recommend. It's only $20. I got mine from Amazon, but you can get it at Target, you can get it at Ulta, and it works so well with this Maybelline skin tint because it will just let like the luminosity shine through. I don't know if you can see it on my forehead, but like the luminosity is definitely still there. And I am getting a little blemish on the tip of my nose, so that kind of stinks, but my current go-to favorite drugstore bronzer is this Maybelline Silky Matte Sun Silk Bronzer. So I'm gonna take this, and these are the brushes that I haven't touched yet. And I don't know, actually, yeah, I'll use this one as a bronzing brush. This is the BK 109. I feel like this is more of a cream blush brush. So here's one of my other favorite brushes. This is the Ariel Morphe A 3.2 brushes. So I'm just gonna go with some of the Milani bronzer and bronze up my forehead and do a little contour. I am breaking out a little bit here on my cheek. Do a little nose contour. Under lip. Now I'm going to take this angled brush. So this is the 112 brush. It is a really small angled brush, which is actually pretty nice because you can be very precise then about where you apply your products. So I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Laura Mercier blush in the shade Bellini. This is the prettiest shade ever. Like, I'm so obsessed. I use this every day and it's so pigmented, and I definitely made a dent, but it has lasted. And I'm just gonna tap this here. I don't really like to apply my brush all the way up here, but I'm just gonna tap this in all around here on my cheek. And so soft and working very well. This is really good for accurately applying your blush and keeping it in a small area. So pretty. Isn't this blush just like the prettiest blush you've ever seen? Love it. Love it. All right. So now one of my new favorite highlighters is this Dibs. This is like a blush shimmer, but I use this as like a blush topper. It's called the Duo Baked Blush Duo in the shade Pop Star. It's really, really pretty. I love that like vibrant cool tone pink shade. But I'm gonna use, you know what, I could have used this as a bronzing brush. What was I thinking? Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same brush, but I'm gonna dip this in and just like tap it on top to give like a highlighting effect. Because it is just like a really gorgeous, luminous pink shade. And it looks so nice mixed with so many blushes. It has that cool tone shimmer pink shade. And I'm also going to tap it here on my forehead. A little down my nose, my lip. See how it gives you this gorgeous like pink shimmery cool tone Love this. All right, so now we're gonna do eyes. I have a full video on the Jason Wu eyeshadow palette. So this is his Euphoria 9-pan eyeshadow palette. It's gorgeous. It's a mixture of like, it's like the perfect in between warm and cool. At first I thought it was cool, and then the more I used it, I saw it was more warm, but it's just a really great eyeshadow palette. And this second matte shade has been my go-to everyday crease shade. So I'm gonna go with the BK212 blending brush. It is the most perfectly dome-shaped blending brush. So I'm super excited to see how this works. Wow, this is the softest blending brush I've ever used. Wow, so impressed right now. Look how much that blended out and like so fast. So impressed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Wow, I am loving this brush. It's so soft. It's blending out like a dream. I got totally distracted there, so it was just like the easiest brush to use, and it was just so pretty. So I love that. So next I have these 3 brushes. I'm gonna take, this is the 211 brush. I'm just gonna take the darker shade here and just blend it on my outer V a little bit. Wow, dude. These eye brushes are probably, I like these probably more than the face brushes because their ability to blend and how soft they are. Like everything is blending out so easy. I mean, this eyeshadow formula is amazing as well and extremely affordable. I have a whole entire video of 2 eye looks using this palette, and it's been my go-to everyday palette. All right, that was super easy. So now I'm gonna take this brush. This is the 209 brush, and I'm gonna dip into that darker brown shade, and I'm gonna blend out my bottom lash line. So soft and blending out so nice. Definitely approving and loving these BK Beauty brushes. They are not overrated, and they do a really great job. All right, so then I'll apply the shade or the brush 210. This is a really small, precise brush, and I'm gonna go with the highlighter. All right, I'm gonna go with Laura Mercier Zero, what is this? My favorite highlighters is the 01 highlighter, and this is the 210 brush. And I'm just gonna tap this here in my inner corner. I love this inner corner highlight. It's so pretty. Like I've used this so much and barely have like messed with the dome. Such a good highlighter. Love. All right, so now I'm gonna do my brows. I've been obsessed with this NYX brow pen. It is so good. It's in the shade Ash Brown. I've been loving it. All right, so I have here the NYX brow pen. This is in the shade Ash Brown. Looks like this. I'm just gonna flick a few hairs in here. Trying to give myself a bushy brow. Bushy and laminated brow look. And then once I just kind of brush them in like that, which this one I think I went too low on, but whatever. I then just take my brush and just kind of like brush them more. This one looks really good. This one isn't gonna match, but I'm gonna try and get them to match. I guess they're matching. See how they just look so fluffy? Like that brow pen is just superior. All right, then I'm gonna take my NYX brow gel, brush them up. I know the laminated brow look, I guess, isn't in anymore, but I'm gonna try and achieve a laminated brow look anyway. Okay. Then I'm gonna apply some Essence Nude Eyeliner. I definitely need a new one. This one's so short. To my bottom waterline to brighten and open up my eyes. All right, now I'm gonna set my face using the NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. And then I pat everything in and all the powders mixed together. All right, so I'm gonna go with the lip liner by LA Girl. This is in the shade Coquette. I'm just gonna line my lips. And then I'm gonna go with this Mirror. This is their new matte lipstick in the shade Classic. This is like the perfect bridal pink. Isn't it so pretty? It's literally like a Your Lip shade, but better. I love it. And the shade Classic is like the perfect name for it. And then I'm going to apply some of NYX's Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And it's a perfect little lip combo. All right, so lastly, it's gonna be lashes. I'm gonna curl my lashes. And this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. So I've been using the Ordinary Lash Serum. It's the peptide serum. And I used to use the Grande Lash Serum and I moved over to the Ordinary. And I have to say the Ordinary I've been using for a while. My lashes aren't like how they were without Grande Lash, like totally like normal lashes. Like they do like the Ordinary gave me something, but really it's nothing compared to the Grande Lash. Like I really was hoping to find a lash serum that's like hormone free and like amazing, but Ordinary did something to my lashes. Like it gives a little bit of thickness, a little bit of difference, but really nothing compares to the Grande. So I'm kind of sad about that. If anyone knows of a hormone-free lash serum that worked for you, please comment below. All right, guys, so the mascara is on, and that completes this look. All right, guys, so that is this makeup routine that I've been using lately that I've been getting so many compliments on, and I use the BK Beauty brushes. So far, I highly recommend these. I think they are amazing. They're synthetic, they were soft. I got the job done really, really fast. My makeup looks great. So I've been seeing these, you know, all over TikTok. I'm sure you have too, and I was always curious about it. Thank you BK Beauty for sending me these brushes. I do think they are absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have everything linked below, and that completes this makeup tutorial and review. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video.